Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2. When last we left off, we were waiting for this civil war to end, this peasant revolt of sorts, that the peasants are doing fantastically well in, I might add. Just basically gaining lots of war score and being really, really good at winning. Because the Byzantine Empire is still kind of busy, fighting against one peasant revolt, a Waldensian uprising, and defending against an invasion of the entire kingdom of Anatolia. I think it's a good thing that we left the Byzantine Empire when we did. Meanwhile, this territory is apparently being invaded. Oh, they're fighting each other. Fair enough. How are you doing, sir? You fighting any wars? None of your own. Portugal seems to be absolutely embroiled in a civil war of sorts. You're defending in a de jure war as the King of Leon. It would seem that we went from having barely any of the kings in northern Spain to having all of them around again, in one way or another. Albeit one of them currently being ruled by a Maelor. There are a lot of dynastic people in the Maelor dynasty still alive right now. There are actually, if we go to the, where is it, the family tree? Is it the dynasty tree? There are 321 living members. And there have been 1,000 total members. That's a lot of members of the not the Byzantine Empire, the Maelor dynasty that are currently alive. Our wife is also pregnant with another child for the king. If it's a son, we'll have another Stefan. If it's not a son, then we have pretty much secured the line of succession. So we have nothing to worry about. We've had another daughter. That is fine for a name for a daughter. And a lot of daughters. 5, in fact. 5 daughters, no sons. And it would seem that 2 of our siblings are dead. One died of pneumonia, and somebody died at the hands of the assassins. And there are boats coming. Perhaps this looks like the end of the rebellion. The peasant revolt, I think, is over. Or it might not be. If they're lucky, they'll gain enough war score fast enough that they'll be able to win before that happens. Because that's a lot of soldiers you've just dedicated to that. I'd like to claim this territory so I can hand it over to someone. Oh, Aquitaine. Oh, Aquitaine. What happened? What happened, Aquitaine? Tell you what happened. Being destroyed. Villagers are starving in Gwynedd, and a small group of representatives have dared to set foot in my castle to petition my help. Of course, take whatever you need. Gain piety. Now of legal age, a scholarly theologian. Anyone you can marry of any particular interest? Not hugely. Okay. My cousin. No alliances can be gained from anything, but we will marry you off to someone. How about the Count of Constantine? Nah, we can think of someone better than that. The Count of Leon, there you are. Off you go. Another inheritance warning. Oh, that's happened again. Ah, you two can marry. Good. I don't have any claims on anything. Yep, that is exactly what I was suggesting. Excellent. Excellent. Ah, this war is all but over, it would seem. It was a pity. You got an 89% war score in the end. 89%. Ooh, a rebellion. A rebellion. There's not much I can do right now. There aren't many places I can rush over to claim territory. I mean, Castile is a little... Well, Castile's united right now, so I can't really fight against Castile. I have a lot of claims, but not really any I'd really like to press, so to speak. I mean, I could claim all these territories too, but... Duchy of Crete and all kinds of duchies, counts, and I can claim all sorts of things, but not right now as they're not embroiled in a civil war, so can't really do that. Are you still winning this war? 92%! You know, if you're lucky, you might get to 100% war score before they manage to conquer that territory back, or any of the holdings. And then you might win anyway, especially if they start sending more troops in. If they send too weak a selection of troops in, you could attack them. Okay, that's 6,000 men that are just leaving immediately. Well, we're done! Where are you guys going? Oh, you're needed somewhere else! And by doing that, you pretty much reset the siege in some time. So, the troops are being carted off to go fight against the war to defend Anatolia. Which means that maybe they'll win after all. 97% war score. There's a good chance you're going to win. There's a very good chance you're going to win. There's a very good chance indeed. 97%. There's a good chance. There's one guy on his horse stood guarding there. Just one man. We shall call him Sebastian. There you are. Oh, he's gone now. Sebastian had better things to do. 99%, 100%. He's won. He's actually won the war. Because this army of 3,000 men just decided not to actually do anything. They didn't just move over and crush this revolt. They have won. They have actually won. You know, I rarely ever see what happens when a peasant... They are. They are. They are now independent. They are now independent. Which is terrible news for you. Absolutely terrible news. Because now I'm going to claim this territory. It's a de jure claim, though. You know what? Why not? Why not? We shall fight this war. And we won't even use my soldiers for it. We'll use other people's soldiers. Yeah, that was not a good war for you, if I dare say so myself. That was pretty rubbish. Pretty bad. Yep, we shall fight this war. Yeah, you guys should leave, Byzantine Empire. You're not needed here anymore. We'll crush this army and we'll conquer this territory. Why not? Still doesn't solve our problem of giving a territory to the person who potentially will lose us a county. Oh, we can currently press a few titles, but we're pressing one of them. We will diplomatically explain why we cannot release this person. 2,000 men. Not a bad army. Not a bad army. Let's go first and defeat this force, and then we'll just sit there and conquer the territory. 3,000 men. Let's go. Go this way. Much better. That way we don't go across a river. Yep, first we'll kill this small army here. A little bit of war to reclaim the rest of Ireland. Yep, levies have been raised too long. That's okay. Congratulations on your independence. Now you will become my vassal. Mainly because... No claims. No claims on any title yet. You have 21. You have 23. That's even better. Ah! My wife is pregnant again. Perhaps we will have a son. Perhaps we'll have a 6th daughter. There are limits. You are content, which is good. It's very good. Actually, I wouldn't mind actually having a... Oh, he also became Craven as well. Oh well. He's a great diplomat. Can't complain about that. Can't complain about that. Poor Aquitaine. You're defending against another war. To claim one of the few territories you still have. Or is that you helping someone else? No, you are in fact just going to lose a territory. What territory do you have left? Oh, it's a castle. You're going to lose a castle in Pisa. That's awful. We could call allies. There is absolutely no reason to. We can fight this small war all by ourselves. Worst comes to the worst, we can always imprison him and revoke his territory when we get a bit too old. We are 52. We aren't exactly young anymore. We aren't exactly young anymore. The Georgian Revolt. Oh my word, that's quite a revolt. Ah, you've usurped a title. Fair enough, I'm not entirely sure why I'm being told that. Probably from an alliance or a marriage that one of my, that I've sent one of my children to have, so they're just informing me and keeping me up to date. Ah, my half-brother is now of legal age. He is an inspiring leader. Let's marry him off to someone. Someone of power. Princess of Rus. Good idea. That war is really not going that well. Also, my niece requires educating. Let us find someone suitable. Actually, you're fine. There you go. Sorted. Also, there appears to be consumption everywhere. Oh, and now they can apparently marry. That was fast. You can be betrothed. When will the marriage be then? Next Tuesday. Seems about right. Yep, there you go. Sorted. It's a shame I can't just build a castle. Like, it's a shame I cannot just build a castle. I could give them a castle. I could actually just give them a castle, but I like to hold on to all of the power I possibly can. All of it. Are there any schemes going on that I can, known plots. I could imprison him. Since he's the leader of a plot, no one would object. Oh! I have a new heir! He is ill, however. However, he shall be named after me, Stefan. We have a new heir, Prince Stefan. Also, we could potentially imprison a count because he's scheming and then revoke his title. That's actually a good plan. A weak count. A count with no particular heir. Like, you, for instance. Not you. Someone in my territory, actually. Known plots. You, the Count of Ulster. I could arrest you. You have 3 allies. They're all counts. Wouldn't worry about them. In prison. I could just send my own troops if I need to. There you go. He has fled to... Oh, he's fled to a court. Oh dear. Where have you fled to? You fled to the court of the man that is trying to kill you. Really? Is that a good idea? Well... You know he's trying to kill you, right? Just throwing that out there. He is actually... I was imprisoning him because he is trying to kill you. Oh. You're trying to make a claim on something. Oh, his heir is now me, apparently. That works. She's trying to be helpful. Look, I'm sorry. I tried to imprison you. Suddenly, he is no longer the, Oh, no, he is. He's just changed his, haircut. Well, we're gonna win this war. Reclaim the rest of Ireland. I want this territory. But I don't think he's ever going to, hand that over. So we have an heir. We have a son. Prince Stefan. And he's currently a baby. I hope I don't die, like, next year, and thus I have to be a 1-year-old baby. That time of succession and carrying on dynasties and having regents that will inevitably steal your money, not good. Would much rather not have that. Can I improve any of my holdings, any particular meaningful manner? I can improve the church here. Why not? Why not? 500 gold? Well spent, I think. Barracks, longbow range. We're getting to the point now where it's difficult to improve things. Gains are not that regular anymore. We will, however, improve the light infantry. Make them a bit better. We own a lot of Wales ourselves, which is always good. We don't have a university. We could build one. We could build a university. They are expensive, though. They're very expensive. They're very expensive. Victory! Are you going to surrender? Look, I will be a very nice leader. You just have to surrender and let me rule you. No? Fine. You're attacking in a war. Whoa! You're attacking in a war for Poland. That is actually really interesting. I did not expect that. How's your war doing, by the way? Oh. You're attacking in a war for that as well. Oh yeah, that's why. It's not actually your war, it's these two empires have joined forces to claim a bit of Poland. Oh, we've lost our court chaplain. Oh well, we have a new one now. We'll just have this one instead. So I have a son. You might not be very happy about that. Yeah, primogeniture succession, you are not particularly pleased. I will still keep educating you, though. I will still keep educating you. It's only fair. So that war did not end up going well for you, and Ossory ended up becoming independent, and then immediately conquered by me. Seems about right. So your heir is currently me. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. There appears to be a revolt going on right now, a Portuguese revolt. Because Leon has been quite promptly absorbed by the Portuguese king, and he is now a double king. Not bad. Not bad. By the way, this is being incorporated into the empire of the Byzantine Empire. Not bad. Empires... That was being incorporated. It's not anymore. 5 years and it'll be back to being mine. Also 100%. It's time for you to surrender, sir. You'll find I am a very generous ruler. You'll find I am a very generous ruler. Look, you quite like me, actually. I'm a bit surprised, but you quite like me. Where else can I press a de jure claim? 2 places. 3 children lack guardians. My granddaughter, who I shall educate with this person, my daughter, my other granddaughter, who unfortunately, my niece, sorry, who unfortunately has consumption. Hopefully she will not die. That would be sad. And finally, my cousin, who just needs somebody to finish off the education. My courtier. There you are. Sorted. When we come back, folks, we have a son! A future King Stephen VI. And when we come back, let's hope that we don't die too soon, so that we can just have a very young king on the throne, rather than a child on the throne. I'll catch you next time, and I'll see you then. Later.